All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Soon said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. The link for the memberships right down in the video description is in the chat. All you have to do is just click it. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Soon Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood, designed by the General strictly for the brothers. It's an amazing, amazing course. You can get a preview just by clicking the link over in the chat. Do that. Also included the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream where the brothers meet once a week, discussing very important, very powerful, and vital information pertinent to our growth and development. I want you to get over there. I want you to check it out. I want you to become a member today. You feel me? Everybody, and ring the alarm. KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor accessory for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're gonna like and love. Get over there, check it out. Become let me get this in here. Hold on, family. There we go. There we go. I had to get all my backgrounds in there. I got it because yesterday I was on the wrong one. I say, damn, I had to go back in there and oh, there we go. Okay, I see. Yeah, we on the right one now. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was on the wrong one. That's right. And so I want y'all to become a member. Click that link, family. You already know what it is. Where we at? Okay, here we is. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, Seti University, 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects. Boom, it's fire. Get on over there. To all the family, know the General popping on Patreon, link right at the top of the chat. All you have to do is click it. Ain't number fire over there, guaranteed. The popping his page on Patreon. To all the family out there, donate to the General. I thank you, appreciate you. Those would like to donate, link right there in the chat. Appreciate you for all you do. And make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Soon Seti, Black Papa Cartel. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Here we go, family. It's going down. It's going down out here between, Black Americans, African Americans, Continental family that then move over here. You see, it's going down. I'm gonna just say, a lot of this shit is necessary. It's necessary because, first and foremost, let me just tell you how I feel. You see, let me tell you how I feel. Some of our ancestors came across that water on some boats, and they did not sign up to take that trip. You feel what I'm saying? And it was a very horrible, you understand, humiliating, you see, dehumanizing trip that some of our ancestors took to come across that water. And a lot of the people that was responsible for that trip came from, what people say is the motherland. Supposed to be our own family that did this to us. And so, there's a situation that need to be dealt with. Anyway, I don't know why we think we could skip over that. It's a very serious conversation need to be had about that situation. For me, it ain't all good. It's some shit. We got to sit down and we had to have very serious discussions, because, it's just shit that we hearing. That we just, for me, I'm just going to speak for me. Because I came up, you understand what I'm saying, in the Pan-African community. I came up, my teachers were Pan-Africanists, okay? And I believed in the ideology. I still have faith in it. But I'm not no goddamn fool neither. So I don't want nobody to believe that everybody that, speak about Pan-Africanism, my view of that is global African supremacy. I'm not just I got to be supreme in some shit. You know what I'm saying? So my view of things is much more radical than a motherfucker just talking about Pan-Africanism. That ain't enough for me. I got to be in supreme. I'm a primordial. You feel me? I'm a motherfucking black primordial. I got to be supreme in some shit. I'm not here to, just being no goddamn, nationalism. It's bigger than that. You feel what I'm saying? We on some planetary, cosmological, universal shit. You feel what I'm saying? We above and beyond that. That ain't good enough. You see what I'm saying? Too many of these niggas is in low nature, regardless of boundary, nationality. You see what I'm saying? So we got to rise to the highest level. So we understand what I'm, so it's easier to see the motherfuckers we need to see. When we rise up, it's easier because most motherfuckers ain't gonna rise. So we have to rise up, and then when we rise up, we can look down on and not say it is what it is. If you ain't stepped up and you ain't rose to the highest level, you need to be looked down on, nigga. Ain't nobody gonna be on your level and just so you can say, oh, you trying, but we supposed to be looking down on motherfuckers that can't develop and can't goddamn rise to the goddamn, we supposed to look down on your ass. You feel what I'm saying? If we trying to get from up under this goddamn beast and you niggas want to dance and you want to shuck and jive and shit and this, that, and the third, we supposed to look down on you niggas. Hell yeah. But we not, you see, so, this thing that, that's happening right now, I didn't know what it, some of the sisters is upset about the African sisters that braid the hair. Okay, they saying that they not being treated right. You feel what I'm saying? And so they want to boycott, they want to do, and so, my personal thing is, you feel me, it should be on a personal basis. You know what I'm saying? If somebody respect you and treat you right, then you should work with them. Motherfucker don't treat you right, fuck them. You see, don't spend, and that's across the board. You see what I'm saying? That's motherfucking across the board. That's not just that's for any motherfucker. You got motherfuckers in your family you don't want to fuck with. You see what I'm saying? You don't boycott the whole goddamn family. If your cousin or your goddamn, one of your aunties and shit, you don't want to fuck with them because they out of pocket and shit. You don't boycott the whole motherfucking family because of one. But at the same time, I understand what is happening here. See, motherfuckers have skipped over a lot of necessary conversation that needs and must be had. You see what I'm saying? I want to know who the fuck sold my ancestors. I do want to know. And I might have a problem with you. I might look at y'all funny. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit that we hearing today, people got to look because they always, I hear certain motherfuckers say shit. They don't know who they are. Well, who fucking fault is that? And that's not true, but who fucking fault is that? You see what I'm saying? And the fact that you could say that shit means that, you know, it's a certain element about your ass that make me believe that you the descendant of the motherfuckers that sold us. Straight the fuck up. I'm talking for myself. When I hear motherfuckers say y'all slaves, okay, bitch, let's trace your lineage. Let's trace your lineage, bitch. And let's see if you just happen, because you sound like that frequency. We not going to be no goddamn fools. The motherfuckers that sold our ancestors, the frequency of them same individuals is here today. Because what they say, the motherfucking apple don't fall too far from the tree. So they think we supposed to, you know, motherfuckers sell us, then talk shit about us, then come over and what we've established over here for us, we share. We go to, you know, we go to Africa. I love Africa. I'm not going, you know, but I'm not going, you know, I see some of the family going over there and not getting treated right. You see what I'm saying? And so I have to, you understand what I'm saying? When I don't see my you know, my family from Black America, even though I have a certain perception of Africa, I have to hold back. Now, like, what the fuck is this? You see what I'm saying? Y'all didn't come over. Y'all been over here for a minute. Ain't nobody, you've been offered, you know, you've been offered brotherhood and sisterhood. You ain't been no problems, but now it's some problems. And when it starts, then everything that need to be dealt with gonna come up. And for me, I want to know what the fuck is going on. What the fuck? You know, y'all motherfuckers want to say, oh, they are slaves. But what the fuck? How the fuck we get over here then? Let's start calling some names. Let's get some groups out here. Yeah, let's get these groups out here that sold our slave. Because what we hear, because, you know, my ancestors whisper in my ear. I don't give a fuck about nobody. My ancestors whisper in my ear. And they tell me when I hear a motherfucker talking like that, that's the motherfucker that sold us. You see what I'm saying? Shh, Seti, you hear them? That's them. That's them. Yeah, you got enough nerve to talk to us like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, you know, fuck your ancestor, fuck you. And I'm not saying everybody, but you know what? We have to be accountable for our clan. We ain't see, that's just like white people. They say, you know what? It's not all white people. It's not all white people. But they know they got them ones in their family that they hear talking about that shit all the time. You see what I'm saying? And whether they come out and talk like that, they from that tree. You see what I'm saying? So don't act like y'all don't hear, you know, this negativity being spoke about us in your clan. You see what I'm saying? In your clan, in your tribe or whatever clan you claim, you hear that. And you need to address that. Don't come in there, because that's like the good cop, bad cop shit. Oh, that's not, oh, fuck that. No, that's how we get there. That's how our ancestors being kind and shit. And, you know, we can't play that card no motherfucking more. No, sir, we know ancestors whispering in our ear. Shh. That's them. You hear them when they get to talking like that? See, we heard that. We heard that back then. But we didn't heed it. We didn't believe it. We couldn't believe that our own family would do us like that. We heard certain things, but we didn't heed it. But shh, Sadie, that's them. We heard that before. See, we can't let that shit ride. So then, you know, the fact that shit, we done been traumatized by some of our own brothers and sisters' hands, that's enough for motherfuckers to be like, whoa, we hearing too much. whether it's everybody or not, we hearing too much. And y'all need to address that shit for real. You understand what I'm saying? I don't let motherfuckers on no bullshit on, even if they on the team. I address motherfuckers. If you foul, you foul. Foul ain't got no goddamn try. You see what I'm saying? Foul is foul. And so I address that shit, especially if it's on my own team. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's foul what y'all doing. Let's do something different. You see what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I just wanted to come out and say that. This shit, we should have had this conversation a long time ago. You feel what I'm saying? Because, we is in a peculiar predicament. But out of that, you understand what I'm saying? We grew to be the most magnificent of them all. We got to say what it is. Out of that, you understand what I'm saying? Because we ain't had shit to lean on but ourselves. You see what I'm saying? We ain't had no land. We ain't had no, we was out, the only family that we had was right there in them goddamn fields. That's all we had. We ain't had any, we was running, and when we ran, we didn't know where the fuck we was going. You see what I'm saying? We just took off and shit. You feel what I'm saying? But out of all of that, that shit made us harder than any motherfucker on the planet. You feel what I'm saying? Made us harder than any motherfucker on, and that's a fact. And I'm going to tell y'all something out there, because a lot of motherfuckers don't know what the fuck they talking about. They say we don't know who the fuck we are. No, you don't know who the fuck you are. You over there with the white Jesus and shit. Whole goddamn nation is goddamn, no, y'all going to make me trip on y'all. Y'all got a whole goddamn nation of niggas with ain't nothing but white Jesus, white angels, and all. At least over here, they at least sell a nigga. They know we got at least have a black Jesus and shit, black Mary, black disciples. And even though I don't agree with everything, at least they try to blacken the shit up. You go over there and they just stone motherfucking niggas for goddamn because they said Jesus was black, and they fucking stoned the niggas. You see what I'm saying? So don't sit up here and tell me we don't know who the fuck we are. We blacker than most motherfuckers on the planet. You see what I'm saying? We got a more versatile understanding of black history than any motherfuckers on the planet. This is where the movement started. This is where the scholarship for global African culture history started in America. God damn it. Y'all know we black Americans in the conscious community, African-centered community, is more well-versed than any in global African history than any motherfuckers on the planet. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Nigga, we talk about the Olmecs, we talk about the Naga Kushite, we talk about Egypt, Nubia, Ethiopia, we goddamn it, Mali, Ghana, Songhai, we go to Zulu, we do the whole goddamn regiment of African history, global. You see what I'm saying? We started that movement over here. Educated y'all. What Dr. Ben was the one that saved goddamn Egypt for the goddamn world. Wasn't nobody going to Egypt and trying. Y'all still don't respect Egypt. You see what I'm saying? Y'all into that biblical bullshit. So y'all want to, y'all want a motherfucker to take the gloves off, and that's across the board. But just for people that think we don't know the fucking history, you're wrong. You don't know the motherfucking history. Because if you did and you love your ancestor, why y'all still got that white Jesus up there? Why y'all, majority of a lot of y'all got to either your goddamn white Muhammad or your white Jesus. Whole goddamn and got some pearly, and when you get a white Jesus, that motherfucker be white. Y'all motherfucker ain't no tan, ain't no nothing. That motherfucker white. And the whole goddamn nation is black. And you talking about we don't know ourselves. Man, miss me with that shit. You feel what I'm saying? This is just a conversation that need to be had. This is just a conversation that need to be had. It's a lot of unnecessary fucking hating that's going on. It ain't got to be it ain't got to be by everybody. But it's enough where the flag is went up. You see what I'm saying? It's a flag. It's enough that the flag then went up. You see what I'm saying? It's lagging. Let me know if it's lagging out there. Yeah, so we got some, it is what it is. I don't, as far as the boycott motherfuckers that ain't, you understand? If they don't treat you right, boycott their ass. That's on a daily basis. You see what I'm saying? Real talk. If you got a relationship with family and it's a good relationship, then keep your relationship. You understand what I'm saying? We can't just go erratic. You understand what but the conversations should be had. You understand what I'm saying? That don't change nothing. You understand what I'm saying? It should be had. I don't agree with everything that FBA is talking about. Obviously, I don't do that. That's all right. I agree with enough of it. You understand what I'm saying? To where, I'm not going to go against my team because they're not going against their team. I'm not going to agree with everything, and I say where I don't agree. Fuck that. I'm not kissing nobody ass. Fuck that. If you foul, you wrong, you wrong. And if y'all motherfuckers floating on a cloud and y'all don't believe that you need to, maybe some things need to be, we need to take a second look at it. And you so goddamn, bullheaded that you just run, like a wild savage and shit without addressing the fact that you could be wrong. Then you understand what I'm saying? That ain't gonna get a nigga nowhere neither. And so I don't believe in just flat out but that don't mean shit because it's enough motherfuckers talking shit that the situation got to be addressed. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no way y'all gonna, ain't no way. We cannot go nowhere in Africa and usurp the fucking indigenous culture or wherever. It's no way possible. You see what I'm saying? That we could do that. You see, motherfuckers get stomped down over there quick. It ain't nothing we could do. When y'all against us, ain't shit we could do. Period. Too many people coming back with the story. They don't go over there like that. They go over there with the dream that this family and that they gonna go over there and build and have this, this Pan-African life, and then goddamn it, they come home because some bullshit didn't happen. That's fucked up. Address that. You see what I'm saying? Address that. We tired of our people going over there with the vision that they're gonna go over here and some motherfuckers over there doing some foul shit. Address that. I don't hear nobody saying nothing. You see, but y'all come over here and it's Gucci until some bullshit, until that shit come over with you. Some of y'all bring that shit over here with you. Not everybody. Not everybody, nah. You understand what I'm saying? Just like everybody over here ain't right. You understand what I'm saying? And I get on that monkey ass too. But that shit is following y'all. And the fact that a lot of our ancestors were sold into slavery, and then motherfuckers come over here talking shit, that triggers a motherfucker. Like, wait a minute. First, number one, you ain't looking out for us over there. Okay? Then you come where we at and you talking shit. That is unacceptable. That's unacceptable. No, sir. Not gonna have that. You feel me? I got goddamn videos. I got to get to these videos, man. I just want to say that. That shit is unacceptable. You're not going to come up. We ain't going to even have the discussion. You understand what I'm saying? Come over here in good faith. And like I say, motherfuckers wouldn't even say shit. Y'all been over here Gucci. Ain't nobody saying shit. But this every time we go up on the internet, one of these niggas got something. And I just got this video. I'm going to play. And this nigga talking about they see us as slaves. I say, nigga. Every goddamn leader in Africa with a white woman. You understand? Y'all motherfuckers over there, anytime one of these European motherfuckers, y'all niggas out there goddamn tap dancing, all I hear is shoes hitting the goddamn pavement, tap dancing. You mean to tell me y'all don't see that? Talking about we slaves. See, this is that. See, in the fact that you brought your ass over here on top of that, you know what I'm saying? Understanding the trauma that we've been through, you that's dangerous. Don't you understand? That's dangerous. Like y'all motherfuckers trying to, you know already sold, then sold some of our people, not all of our people. So all that slave shit, y'all can chill with that. Because some of us was over here before the motherfucking slave trade. African people been coming over here, goddamn it, the old Mex. See, that's where y'all done fucked up in the head. Because you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Goddamn Africans been over here a long time, thousands of years before the slave trade, building great civilization that's, you understand, African Nile Valley in origin. Y'all don't even know what the fuck y'all talking about. So y'all can go chill somewhere. So some of our ancestors was already over here. They was already over here. That don't mean, you understand, that some of these groups that is, the way that they, coining this shit indigenous and shit, I don't agree with all of that. You see what I'm saying? But some of our ancestors was over here already. African people were on every fucking continent. What's wrong with y'all? Thousands and thousands of years before the man even came out the cave. That just show you where y'all at. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. So yeah, some of our ancestors came over during the Ma'afa, the African slave trade, but there was hundreds of thousands and millions of Africans already over here before that happened. What the fuck? So get that clear. You feel me? Y'all, so that just show you where y'all scope of history is. But I'm gonna play some of this, and this is a necessary conversation that need to be had. It should have been had a long time ago. It's like, we smiling at one another and like, who the fuck sold? You understand what I'm saying? Who the fuck stole my ancestors? You know who is these? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and quiet as kept, I just feel some kind of way. You see what I'm saying? Once I find out somebody sold my ancestors, don't be mad if I don't want to fuck with you. Don't be mad. Don't be mad, because I might not, that don't mean everybody, but it do mean a particular, you understand what I'm saying? Because it got to be something. You got to come with more than a motherfucking apology. You see what I'm saying? Our ancestors was uprooted. Where's their wealth? Y'all don't want to talk about that. Y'all don't want to talk about that. Where's their wealth? They wasn't poor Africans. Y'all uprooted a lot of nobility. They don't want to discuss that too. These weren't just no slaves. This was nobility. These was high-ranking Africans that came over here. They had property, they had wealth on that side of the water. And so what happened to that wealth? What happened to that property? You see, what happened to, because we are the descendants of those Africans that was robbed of their wealth and inheritance, and we would be the inheritors of that. So yes, we must discuss that. You see, we must discuss that. And see, that's what the conversation that need, because everybody at the table, they talking about reparations here, yeah, reparations there. Everybody that came to the table and dealt in that wicked act need to come to the table economically. You understand what I'm saying? And repair the damage. And I don't give a goddamn who is in charge today. God damn it, that's that reparation to repair, because we are still, even today, even though we rose up, we still lacking in certain things that that act is responsible for putting us in this motherfucking predicament. You understand? Talking about they don't know. Well, why is it? Is it because your punk ass ancestor sold his own family and shit, or is just a fucking a terrorist that run into other people's land and enslave them and sell them to the white man? Is that the reason why? The fuck is y'all talking about, man? Make that shit make sense. See, but the arrogance of what's being said, you see what I'm saying? The question need to be asked. It need to be discussed. It ain't something that just need to be asked. It need to be dealt with. It need to be dealt with. But see, listen to me, because I feel some kind of way. When you get to talking flagrant, knowing what happened to us, that's a problem. You see what I'm saying? That's a motherfucking problem, because it's like, you know, that frequency is still here. You feel what? Frequency don't die. Energy don't die. See, we ain't trying to end up in this shit again, because that's that, you know what I'm saying? To think that the frequency is still here. The same frequency that sold our ass is still here. Energy never goddamn died. Who possessed that energy today? Yeah. We need to talk about that. We need to motherfucking talk about that. I got so many goddamn videos. I don't even need, because now I don't even need to really listen to nothing the motherfuckers talking about. You see what I'm saying? You know, everybody then benefited off of us. Everybody, me and my wife would just watch a video where they got videos teaching Africans how to talk like niggas in America, teaching them all the slang and shit, this, that, and the third and shit. You know, behind the scene and shit. I know it's probably some sharing of culture both ways, but goddamn it, we the dominant goddamn culture. That's just the facts. I don't want to hear no more. You see what I'm saying? We'll talk about it another time. I don't want to hear no goddamn more. You feel what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck we do, that shit is you understand what? It's amazing. I don't give a fuck what it is. It's amazing. Goddamn it. Most of the goddamn movements of the goddamn 20th century, goddamn 19th century too, we the motherfuckers that pop that shit off. Period. That's why motherfuckers here. Why people don't stay where they at? Tell me that. Why so many motherfuckers want to get, you know, make it to, you know, to America? You see why? You see what I'm saying? There's something over here about this shit. You understand? They don't want to stay. Goddamn, I was looking up countries, and you got certain islands and shit, and the amount of motherfuckers in the United States is damn near large as the motherfucker that's on their home island and shit. They don't even want to stay at home. If it's so lovely, what the fuck? Stay at home. Stay the fuck at home, man. Don't come talking shit. If you come in the bill, that's another thing. We're not talking to the family that want to build, but it put a lot of pressure on motherfuckers to, you know, it's in your house. You see what I'm saying? It's in your house and shit. You know, people need to stand up and say, you know what? I heard that bullshit. You know, that, you know, Juju just said, and he's full of shit. I didn't fuck with him neither. You understand? Because when I was back home, you know, they was fucking over me back at home. That's why I got the fuck up out of there. You should have told us, because we wouldn't have went over there. A lot of them people is leaving them goddamn lands because they know their goddamn country ain't shit. They ain't treating their own goddamn people. And so people is fleeing from up out of there, trying to get somewhere better than where the fuck then come over here. Stay at home then, so goddamn gravy. Don't fuck it. Do it and pop that shit off where you at. For those that's out there talking greasy. Pop that shit off where you at. You know what I'm saying? It fucked me up. Motherfuckers on my head. They say, Seti, man, ain't you talking? But my understanding is totally different than most motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? I know what my gas is about. I know what my global African supremacy is about. Motherfucker, where you at is where you strike your motherfucking, your oil, nigga. When you digging down, nigga, your oil, you strike oil in your own fucking community. Don't go no motherfucking way. Wherever you at, that's where the gas, that's where global, it ain't about nobody up and leaving and going no motherfucking way. Is that we share and we build where the fuck we at. And we trade on an international global level where we at and share knowledge so that we can, you know, use that knowledge where we at. Yeah, we can share, and yeah, that's what y'all, okay, do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? And get your shit together. You ain't got to go, get your shit together. That's the best fucking way to do it any goddamn way. Then we got global control. Why everybody leave where they fuck they at to go to one area where it's already goddamn 2 billion motherfuckers any goddamn. Yeah, we gonna touch down. Yeah, some of us gonna come and chill and do, but why would we give up that kind of control when we got peoples all over the goddamn globe and all we have to do is take this package deal that we call gas, open that motherfucker up and practice it right where we at. Own everything. Boom. On wherever it's at, own every motherfucking thing. You see what I'm saying? A lot of us got fucking governments that ain't shit. You got enough nerve to talk about black America, and your government ain't shit. They kissing goddamn white people and Arab asses every goddamn day. That's why y'all niggas fleeing. You understand what I'm talking about? We slaves. No, you niggas is slaves. Talking that shit and got a white Jesus. And y'all, I can't find a black God nowhere in the goddamn country. You ain't even got a black God except for the, some of, the Orishas and those, the African God. But for the majority, we talking about the Christianity and the Islam, you niggas is worshiping white people. Worshiping white people. Don't sit here and tell me that bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Don't sit up here and tell me that bull and let these damn Arabs control half of Africa. You understand what I'm saying? And then we come over there to build. Y'all want to jack us up and shit in certain areas, jack us up. But the Arab got half the goddamn continent. You see, got his foothold in every goddamn thing. White man behind the scene, France and shit. Got they goddamn stronghold all through West Africa. You see what I'm saying? Even down in South Africa. You understand? You got the Neanderthal, 7% on damn near all the damn economy of goddamn Africa. You talk about we slave? Oh, okay. Make that shit make sense. You see? No, take that shit on. Cause like I say, you can't, your ancestors, whoever you is, and I'm not saying everybody. And I'm clear about that. I'm not saying everybody. But believe you me, some of them niggas that's running off at their mouth, they are the descendants of the Africans that sold our ancestors. Period. And see, if y'all want to kiss ass, you niggas over here that's in the community, want to kiss ass, don't want to deal with that issue, fuck you. That's on you. It ain't going to be me. I want to know. I'm not going to play it. Your ass going to end up on another boat. They're going to take your motherfucking ass somewhere else. You're going to be so motherfucking gullible. They're going to put your motherfucking ass on the boat and they're going to take your ass somewhere else. No, when you feel that frequency, you supposed to address that shit on the spot. Like, wait a minute, motherfucker. I'm a what? Listen here, bro. You better take your ass on. All of that disrespect, because I don't disrespect, but damn, since, the last couple years, motherfuckers be like, damn, Seti, do you see this? You know what I'm saying? And I'm, I'll be like, yeah, I see it. I see it. You know what I'm saying? They're going to come to me first, like, Seti, you saying, Africa. And I am saying, but it ain't what I thought it was. I can clearly say that. You see what I'm saying? It ain't what I thought it was. It's something different. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? All this Pan-Africanism, that shit surface. Because there's a lot of shit and trauma up under there that niggas don't want to deal with on both sides of the water. Trauma. Motherfuckers got trauma. Y'all motherfuckers fucked up. You see what I'm saying? Fucked up. Nobody want to deal with the trauma. Oh, no. No, sir. We're not going, no. It got to be dealt with. This is faking. This fake shit what we doing. You see, that's why, because at the end of the day, where are we going with this shit? How can we build? You see what I'm saying? What on a major level? How we going to build with all this trauma and shit? Motherfuckers hiding and then smiling each other's face. That's fake. That's fake. We got to get this shit off our chest. We got to deal with these real issues. Why is motherfuckers addressing us like that? You see what I'm saying? Why are they coming here and addressing us like that? And why when we go over there, we have some of our people have to deal with this, the trauma of being, getting treated a certain kind of way. You see what I'm saying? And then expect to come over here. This is our threshold. This is our threshold. This is our, this is where we done built up. You see what I'm saying? These is our stomping ground. This is our holy, sacred sanctuary. Regardless to what our ancestors' blood is in this soil. You see, that's the difference. Our ancestors' blood is in this soil. We ain't going no motherfucking where. You feel what I'm saying? Our ancestors is here. We gonna leave our ancestors. You see what I'm saying? We didn't built, you know what I'm saying? We didn't died and bled. We ain't going no motherfucking where. So anybody come, this is sacred ground. People talking about we ain't got no culture. Yes, we do. This is our sacred ground because our ancestors' blood is in this soil. And so respect that. You understand what I'm saying? No matter what you think, we didn't ask you what you thought because you can think wrong and pay for it. Don't think, motherfucker, no. You see what I'm saying? That's just what we, and see, you just got to have a straight up conversation like that. You understand what I'm saying? It's to get clarity. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers out there want to kiss ass. Y'all motherfuckers want to fake like y'all together with all this undercurrent of all this fake trauma and fake shit. Don't nobody want to just say, you know what? I can't get over it. My ancestors, I don't know about you niggas. I want to know what the fuck happened. You see what I'm saying? I want to know who the fuck sold who and how, what's happening. What is it, you know, and you know, I want to know where these motherfuckers coming from. I want to know who running off at the mouth. I want to know who sold our ancestors. And is these motherfuckers out here talking shit from some of these tribes? That's what need to be found out. And you understand? Because it makes sense. You see what I'm saying? For you to be talking greasy like that, just like white people. You understand what I'm saying? If they ancestors dealt in lynching and shit, they still nasty just the same. They still, they still nasty just the same. You know, and no different. You got that type of mentality where you can sell your own and you on the motherfucking internet talking shit. Then, you know, more than likely you from one of them tribes that's so, and maybe we need to have a conversation. You see what I'm saying? Maybe we need to have, because for real, that's deadly. You see what I'm saying? Because that's deadly. So you just go, you from that shit. Your ancestors, and so when y'all talking shit, y'all talking real greasy. So it's like, fuck us, fuck our ancestors, you know, whatever happened to them should have happened to them, and fuck them. They ain't nothing but, you know, they slaves and shit or whatever the fuck you think about us. And like I say, I'm not going to keep, because it's happening. We going to address this shit. And sometimes you have to shake the whole motherfucking tree. You understand what I'm saying? This is detrimental that we do this. Sometimes you got to shake the whole goddamn tree. Like, you know what I'm saying? And make people understand that we're going to get some respect around this bitch. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to get some motherfucking respect around here. But believe that. This is, you know, and people come over here and say, we all in. No. This is, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, our ancestors had inheritance in Africa. All the Africans came over here, they wasn't, some of these was of high rank. You see what I'm saying? These wasn't just, no, they brought skilled laborers over here. Ain't no motherfucker gonna go and just go get some any goddamn body. When motherfuckers conquer nations, the first thing they want is the scientists, they want the leaders. That's what they want, because that's what they gonna use. They ain't gonna go and say, give me all the nothing ass niggas. They gonna go in there and say, give me all the scientists, give me the motherfuckers that smelting that iron, give me the motherfuckers making the jewelry, give me all of that shit. That's why when motherfuckers came over here, there was never, we was already having inventions on the goddamn plantation. You motherfuckers, Benjamin Banneker and them was already laying out goddamn Washington, D.C. on the plantation. You know why? Because they came over. So we wasn't, so you talking this shit that we were slaves. A lot of us was from the best motherfucking rank of the goddamn society. And that's really why Black America took off and became what it was, because motherfucker, we was the best of the motherfucking best. Shit. I seen when Walter, what's his name? Walter Rodney. He wrote that book, How Europe Underdeveloped Africa. And he talked about how they come in there and they go and get all the best of the goddamn, you know, the skilled laborers in the mines and shit and take them up out of Africa and shit. So I ain't no goddamn fool. They know what the fuck we was. They know that we come from a high rank stock. You understand? You ain't gonna get nothing. You ain't gonna get something from nothing. You ain't gonna get something from nothing. You can only get something from something. You feel what I'm saying? So don't come over here. Don't have me check you. You see what I'm saying? Don't have me check you. Y'all done made me miss the whole damn videos. God damn it, y'all matter of fact, maybe I'll play them on the next one. God damn it, I don't got, you know what I'm saying? It's 2:24. I'm up. I don't know. I'm up. This is some shit we need to talk about. You see what I'm saying? This is some shit we need to talk about. Y'all got me pissed the fuck off because, goddamn it, this is tragic that motherfuckers have to do this shit. It's tragic. It's really tragic that we had to come to this shit. But you know what? It is what it is. You cannot be mad. It's a situation that I don't even know why people thought we could pop this shit off without having this conversation. And it's a conversation that's going to be had for a minute. You see what I'm saying? Because we're gonna get to some kind of understanding that something should come out of this. You see what I'm saying? Something should come. But you know what? What the fuck can we get? You understand? Out of that over in Africa at this time. And motherfuckers is fleeing because they know good and goddamn well, not everybody, but they know good and goddamn well a lot of them countries over there full of shit right now. They Eurocentric back, they Eurocentric ran. You see what I'm saying? Some of them motherfuckers over there, and they talk, the official language is English. The official language is French. It's one thing we over here, it don't make no, but goddamn, you talking about we slave, and the motherfucker, the official language is English and goddamn French and shit like that. I mean, goddamn, some of these motherfuckers, islanders and shit, still was bound down to the queen, still in the Commonwealth. Y'all motherfuckers still in the Commonwealth. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Bound down to the goddamn queen. Queen coming to goddamn Jamaica and shit, and motherfucking line from one end of the island to the other. Goddamn King James, Charles coming to motherfucking line, the motherfucker from one island to the other, or end of the island to the other. What is it? I mean, you act like we stupid. We don't see this. Don't let that shit pop out. That's not, but it is what it is. You let your brother sister put the mirror up on you. You want to put it up on us? Let us put it up on you. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Let us put it up on you and shit. And so you want to tell us and the crazy shit about it. We didn't. When you came over here, you didn't have no problem. Wasn't nobody talking shit, but you know what popped it off? When so many motherfuckers got on the internet talking greasy about Black Americans. They're just crazy, and ain't nobody said shit about them. You feel what I'm saying? That's what started it. Don't come here with that bullshit. That's what fucking started it. Okay? So y'all address y'all own brothers and sisters and let it be known. And now that it's on, it's on. You feel what I'm saying? Now that it's on, and I'm gonna be on your motherfucking head, straight up. And any motherfucker out there, come on, bring it on. I'm with it. Goddamn, I'm with it. I'm gladiator with this shit. You feel me? I don't fear no motherfucking body. Wherever you at, goddamn it, wherever you at, we can have this goddamn conversation. Whoever you are, you feel me? We got a situation going on over here, and we need to address these motherfucking issues. You understand what I'm saying? We need to be, getting a goddamn some understanding on when our people come across this war. But like I say, you know what? Y'all gonna fuck it up to where niggas don't even want to come across that motherfucker. Period. Because look at what is happening. You see what I'm saying? People coming across there in good faith. Y'all not being in good faith. We sick of our people coming. Y'all come over here and set up businesses and looking good too. Got your business signs up there. I went on the goddamn internet, went to looking up African business. Y'all got y'all signs up there looking good and shit. Then we come over there and then y'all want to, I've seen where they charging us, all these high ass prices and shit for shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, is it a lie? I can't, but I know what it is. I done been, and I know how they barter. I know how motherfuckers, when I went to Africa and motherfucker went, and I'm a hustler. You ain't about to barter me. Motherfucker, I do's this shit. You see what I'm saying? So a motherfucker, you come 60, whatever, motherfucker, I'm going down to 15. Motherfucker, and walk out that motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? You come on me on some crazy high shit. Motherfucker, I got a pocket full of money. I don't give a fuck. I go down here. You feel me? I don't give a fuck about that shit. Man, I didn't walk there when you got cheddar, motherfucker, and you got paper. I'm not going nowhere where I ain't got no paper. I'm gonna be able to look you in your eye and say fuck you and go on the fuck up the block some damn way. If you gonna try to cheat a motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? But that's what you do. So hell, I don't give a fuck. I go. You want to charge me what for this shit? A water? A goddamn juice? I go down this bitch and buy a whole motherfucking refrigerator of this shit. And motherfucker put it up in my goddamn room before I give you a goddamn dollar. You fucking up. I might was gonna break bread with you. Come down here. You understand? You treat me right, motherfucker. I keep coming to you. You understand what I'm saying? But you gonna try to get it all on one sale and shit and hype the shit up instead of just getting a loyal goddamn customer that's gonna keep coming to you, breaking bread with you. You want to try to steal everything from a motherfucker on one sale? Y'all motherfuckers tripping. Y'all do them goddamn Neanderthals like that. You ain't supposed to do your damn, supposedly your people, but you don't see that. That's why we got to quit. You understand what I'm saying? All skin folk ain't kin folk. Period. You understand? Some of them motherfuckers sold our ancestors. That's just what it is, man. You understand? That's that frequency. They know that shit too. They know that shit. They know that. And then you got to watch that shit. Smile in your face, motherfucker turn the corner, and motherfucker kidnap your motherfucking ass, have your ass out in the motherfucking desert somewhere, rotting and shit. You see what I'm saying? You got to be careful. I talk real shit. You see what I'm saying? Because I was in, I believe it. I believed in it, and but motherfucker got a detox. You got to detox our race. We cannot just, you know what I'm saying, not address this shit. You cannot just, think you gonna live healthy with all this cancer in the body. Motherfucker act like they don't see this shit, though. All this cancer that's in the fucking body. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to eradicate this cancer. They think everything gonna be all right. And then when people didn't had enough of this shit, and then they say, oh, you know what, we're going to boycott or we're going to do something. Then people going to say we tripping. No, you tripping. You should have addressed this shit long time ago. You should have came up, we don't fuck with them. You see what I'm saying? They fuck, especially if they fucking up your money. It come out and make a stand. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, they tripping. Them motherfuckers were tripping over there. You see them now, they done brought their raggedy ass over here trying to fuck up everything for everybody. We don't fuck with them. We sorry that they were, we sorry, that they even come on y'all like that. We don't fuck with them. You see what I'm saying? We didn't fuck. That's all motherfuckers had to do. That's loyalty. You understand what I'm saying? That's showing some loyalty. But the fact is, y'all got more loyal because y'all ain't saying shit. And you thinking we just gonna take the fucking disrespect? And ain't nobody standing up. You feel what I'm saying? Oh no. It costs to be in allegiance with us. You feel what I'm saying? You come over here, you understand? We need loyalty, just like when we come over there. We need loyalty. You gonna get our motherfucking dollar. We need loyal. Motherfuckers step out of pocket with us, and they from y'all supposed to step to them at the least. And you getting paper? Motherfuckers step on my motherfucking money. You understand what I'm saying? Some old dumbass shit. I've been checked their ass. Fucking up my money. Wait a minute. We don't get down with y'all, motherfucker. What y'all talking about? These black Americans bringing big dough over in this bitch. Y'all better get y'all ass somewhere and sit down. We love y'all. Y'all keep coming on over here. You feel me? Fuck them. We don't fuck with them. That's how y'all supposed to come. That's how y'all supposed to come. God damn it. Be on the video. We don't fuck with them. Y'all don't mind them. They ain't shit. They wasn't shit over there. We was running. I don't even know how they got a goddamn passport to get over this bitch. You see, we was running from the man. I don't know how the fuck they got over here. That's how you come. Oh, who is that? Oh, they on that bullshit. Okay, we boycott their ass. That's who we get the fuck on. We don't want you over here. Bye. Beat it. Y'all bringing that negativity and all that dumb shit. Oh, get y'all ass back on over. You ain't fucking around over here, fucking it up for us. They could be detrimental to anything that we trying to achieve. They could be detrimental, snakes and shit. You understand what I'm saying? Snakes and shit. Working with the man to, to topple, all our aspirations and shit. You see what I'm saying? Gotta watch them. Gotta watch them. Gotta motherfucking watch them. So today we talking about allegiance. You got to show some goddamn allegiance. This our shit. You know, this our shit. We ain't going nowhere, and we not gonna let nobody take it. That's just all it is to it. Just like over there. We don't come over there like that. I come over there to show love. You feel what I'm saying? I don't come over. I come to be one. I don't come to use. I don't try to bring nothing. I don't even, you know what I'm saying? I try to, even when I go to Africa, when I did go, I'll try to leave my Americanism at the crib. And whatever that is, you know what I'm saying? I be me, but I don't come. I come to enjoy the culture. You see what I'm saying? I don't come over there like that. You see what I'm saying? So when y'all come over here, don't come the same fucking way. Come on, join. If you're going to join in, you understand? Ain't no usurping, ain't no thinking this, you know, we going to just, you know, let somebody move. We got shit to do over here. Like I said, our ancestors' blood is in this soil. We not going nowhere. This is our sacred land. You feel me? This is one of our sacred lands. Our ancestors, direct, immediate ancestors is right here. We not going nowhere, period. That's just what it is. And we not going to let nobody step on the ground where the blood of our ancestors is saturated in the soil. Not going to happen. Understand that. So we're different in that sense that, you know, over in Africa, and, you know, we don't know. We got ancestors over there, but we don't know where they at. So we have a total respect for Africa as the motherland and the sacred land. But our immediate ancestors for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, you understand, our grandmothers, great-grandmothers, great-great-grandmothers, great-great-grandfathers, and you know, for probably, you know, 10, 20 goddamn generations is right here. We not going nowhere, period. So when you step on this land, it's different for you than it is for us. I'm quite sure you can understand that. I'm quite sure that's just like us going over there to the, you know, to various ethnic groups, and, you know, and the ancestors been there for thousands of years. You not gonna let nobody, even, you know, certain other groups that's on the continent, you're not gonna let them step on sacred ground like that. You're gonna protect that. So for us, it's the same way. Quit thinking in your mind that we ain't got no culture. See, that's where you didn't went left. Because, see, you talking out the side of your goddamn neck is what you doing. You see what I'm saying? We trying to give you a warning shot that, you know, this just ain't what you think it is. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, you're going to have to reconfigure how you think about us in order that this shit can, you know, we can kind of work through this. You understand? That's the only way it's going to go. Really. You know what I'm saying? That's just the only way it's gonna goddamn go. And if we could do this, if you can come to that understanding, it won't even be no problems. It ain't gonna be no problems. It ain't gonna be no problem. It's really tragic that we have to go through this. Yeah, it's really, really tragic that we got to go through this, but it's all right. We could grow out of this. You feel what I'm saying? We can fucking grow out of this. You know, I want to see growth, but I won't understand it. And like I say, you know what? Like I said, you know, I'm looking for those who sold my ancestors and our ancestors, you know, because we have yet to even memorialize our ancestors. You feel me? We have yet to even, these motherfuckers done been on our head so hard. We ain't even really had time to fucking memorialize our ancestors. We ain't even had motherfucker still killing every motherfucking day. Still, you know, got a fucking stranglehold on the goddamn community, even to this day. You see what I'm saying? And so, you know, we still got work to be done over here, and we don't want nobody in our way. That's just all it is too. Because our ancestors, we got to get it for our ancestors and for our children. Because what motherfuckers has got to understand that our babies is in need of inheritance. And we not gonna play about that. We ain't no motherfucker, we ain't going nowhere. We ain't got nowhere to go right now. And yes, but we ain't got nowhere to go. This is our shit. You feel what I'm saying? And our babies got to have some inheritance. And we don't want nobody in the way. We don't want nobody in the way about that. You feel what I'm saying? At the minimum for our ancestors, our babies should inherit everything that they fought for, they died for, they bled for. Our babies, Black Americans that been here, they should inherit this motherfucking soil. Period. Period. We're not sharing that. You can come and build with us, but have an understanding that this shit right here is our ancestors bled and died for it. And we're not coming up off of it. Period. It's just not going to happen. So that's the difference between, and I know y'all understand that because y'all do the same thing across, and we respect y'all for that. That's gangster. That's gangster. We you know what I'm saying? I can fuck with a motherfucker that feel like that about their ancestors and the land that they've been on. I fucking respect you. That's what you supposed to do. You supposed to be gangster about where your ancestors then died and bled and they've been buried in a certain area of Africa. That's what the fuck you, and I salute you for that. Have some respect for us. That this is where our ancestors bled. Have that same fucking respect. Don't think that, see, to say we don't have culture gives you the right to think you can come over here and do whatever the fuck you want to. That's really what you, man, this is not gonna work. It's not gonna work like that. It's not gonna work like that. You see what I'm saying? And that could cause people to want to, you know, and we don't want that. But what else is we? Our fucking back is against the wall. You see what I'm saying? Our back is against the fucking wall. You see, our back is against the wall. We don't want to be pushed like that. You feel what I'm saying? So hopefully, you know, that, you know, I can help, you know, the family, you know, work through this shit in a way where I could just put message out. I know people, you know, is upset and shit, but at the minimum, I don't think that just boycotting everybody is the right thing to do. I just don't believe in that. You see, if a motherfucker show respect, if they show respect, I fuck with you, Sadie. I hear what you're saying. Okay, then. You feel me? You understand what I'm saying? I fuck with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel where y'all coming from. You understand what I'm saying? That's just like, you know, they send ultimatums, and sometimes that's enough to get in. And then for some motherfuckers, you have to do it on an individual. Some motherfuckers, you're going to have to drop the hammer. I'm not saying don't drop no hammers. I'm not saying don't drop no one. Drop it. Drop the motherfucker. If you got to drop it, drop the hammer. If motherfuckers hard-headed, don't want to learn, then drop the hammer. But if you're in a relationship with one of our, you know, Continental family that then came over here and they act right, they give you good service. I got motherfucking Arab crackers that don't give you no service. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfuckers boycott if all this juice you got for the, you know, Africans, have it for them, everybody now. Don't, because disrespect is this motherfucking respect. You understand what I'm saying? Disrespect is this motherfucking respect. And we've been dying by the hands of these people every motherfucking day. It's been a long time since we should have been, you understand, stepped out of that realm of disrespect. We should have been stopped spending our money with their ass. You understand what I'm saying? But here we is in 2025, and we still talking about to do this shit. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, again, you know, if you got a relationship, don't burn every motherfucking bridge. I don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? That's just unnecessary to burn every bridge. You feel what I'm saying? That's unnecessary. I got motherfuckers, you know, you got motherfuckers in your family you don't fuck with. God damn, you don't even want to see their ass. If you come to the goddamn family reunion and they show up, motherfucker get up and walk out and go home. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Say, where are the moderators? Ain't no moderators out there. I ain't been, what's the problem? Anybody out there talking crazy? Where you at? Wait. Put somebody, if somebody ain't in there, if somebody talking crazy, where they at? Who talking shit? Man, fuck that nigga. Go wash your ass, nigga. Get the fuck off of here talking crazy. The fact that you come run your ass, see, there you is, right there. See, you just get on his ass. You see what I'm saying? Look at that motherfucker right there. He ain't nobody. That motherfucker ain't nobody. You ain't got to worry about them. Some motherfuckers you just got to ignore. You understand what I'm saying? That motherfucker ain't shit. You see what I'm saying? Black power. You ain't got to, everything ain't got to be addressed. You see, the motherfucker in pain. You understand what I'm saying? Certain motherfucker, you just got, and you watch him and shit, and you say, you know what I'm saying? Let the motherfucker, you know, it could be a Neanderthal or anybody, you know, it could be one of them, but you just got to let that motherfucker be. You see? Yeah. Yeah, they might not know what respect is. And sorry to say, some motherfuckers got to learn the hard way. You see what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers got to learn the hard way. You know, that's just all it is. I didn't even get a chance to play the videos, and so what I'm gonna do is tomorrow I'm gonna talk to the family tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? I ain't even had to put the shit in there because it ain't, you know, ain't shit to be said. You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit to be said. You know, maybe we, you know, it's something good to come out of it, but at the same time, just let it be known that right here, this is a sacred land for our people. We ain't going nowhere, and we not gonna let nobody move us off of it. You see what I'm saying? We not gonna let motherfuckers try to get in the way what is owed to us, because it's owed by the blood of our ancestors. We not gonna play with nobody. We not gonna do it. So we sending this out there to y'all now. And we shouldn't have to address this. When y'all see us moving, that's just like if I come over there and I see the family is in some shit, and I say, uh-oh, the family, and they moving. I know why they moving. You see what I'm saying? If some shit going on in Africa, and some shit is moving, and some shit, you know, and shit is like, and people's is like in Mali right now, some shit moving. I just, you know, I sit back and I say, oh, family making a move. They going for broke. You see what I'm saying? You don't come in there and try to do your thing in the midst of what they doing in Mali and shit. They trying to get their shit popping over there in Mali. You see what I'm saying? We don't come over there and stop what they doing and say, oh, well, you know, we want a part of it too. And them motherfuckers, sit your ass back and let our family over there in Mali do what they got to do to get free. You see what I'm saying? And get what they ancestors been, and we might have, you know, probably got some ancestors that come from out of Mali, and we salute y'all, and we hope that you're victorious against that goddamn enemy we got. We sending you all the spiritual energy for y'all to be victorious. Get what's coming to you. And goddamn it, when you come over here, respect us the same way. Don't come over here and try to get in the way of what we trying to achieve over here, because we gonna be victorious, and we don't give a goddamn who in our way. This is not a equal thing over here. This is our shit that we gonna get it. We gonna get it. We not gonna let nobody get in our way. Just understand that. You see what I'm saying? Just understand that. Understand that, and listen. Yeah, and if you understand that, hey, you can chill, enjoy yourself, make a couple of dollars, treat us right. We in the family, everybody is treating each other with respect. Chill, have a good time. You feel me? Make money with the family, spread the love, do that. But let us achieve what we need to achieve. All right, family, I'm going to get my ass up out of here. I'm going to touch back down tomorrow. I figured that I had, but the spirit got in me. And so the motherfucking video went further than what, yeah, the video went further than what I wanted to go. I didn't even get a chance to put the videos up there. But tomorrow I will, today I'll put the videos up. They smart, though. They don't know what they know, but they trying to school. Let us do what we got to do. I appreciate y'all coming out, family. I'll see y'all later on. I'm going to try to come in early so we can address these issues and stay strong out there, family. Arm yourself and get over there to that Patreon too. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. And to all the family out there, just take that shit on the chin now. Stay over here so you can get some clear information. You feel what I'm saying? Stay ahead of the game. You feel me? Get some clear information. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all a little later on. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.